Hey guys, happy Wednesday, I think it is. I'm still in North Carolina, so I still have this awesome room in the hotel room. Today we're going to do yoga to get you comfortable with the uncomfortable. So I've just been thinking about that concept a lot of being okay with things that come up and trying your best to be comfortable with things that make you uncomfortable. So that's what our routine is going to be today. Let's see what happens. So we're just going to start in down dog. Shocker, I know, that's where we always start. Maybe one day I'll change that up. So, you know the drill. Just come to your hands and feet. Go ahead and lift your hips nice and high. Bend one knee, bend the other knee. Go ahead and shake it out a little bit. Maybe bend one elbow, bend the other elbow. Just get your whole body moving and grooving here. And just once, inhale to lift those heels high towards the ceiling. Exhale to soften them down. Go ahead and tuck your chin in toward your chest, stretch around high into your plank pose. And we're going to lower and lift here just to get everything nice and moving. So knees up or down, just want you to lower halfway down, and all the way up, and halfway down, and all the way up. Nice and easy for 3, and up for 2, and up. Last 1, and all the way up and back to your down dog. Go ahead and inhale your right leg up behind you. Go ahead and bend the knee, open up the hip. So roll around the ankle and then roll around the knee. So see how your hip feels today. And round your knee and toward your nose. Step your foot in between your hands for a low lunge. And go ahead and sway a little side to side. Put a nice bend in your back knee. Relax your shoulders. Relax your hips here. And go ahead and ease that back knee down to the ground. Keep your back toes tucked and just sink your hips back to meet your heels for a runner's lunge. So 2 options how to do that. You could press into your fingertips, open your chest up, stay up tall. If it feels more comfortable to crawl your fingertips a little bit forward, fold over this front leg. That's always a nice one too. And low lunge from here. Start to crawl your fingertips forward. Go ahead and keep that back knee on the ground. Press down into your left fingertips or into your palm. And just sweep your right hand behind you as you take the right ankle up. And just grab a hold of that hand with the ankle and just open up. So lean back in your chest. Make sure that you're breathing real deep. As you exhale, just go ahead and release the foot here. Tuck your back toes and triangle pose. So spin onto your back heel. Lengthen out your front leg. Slide your hand onto your shin. Reach your right arm or left arm forward and just look up. Lengthen out your spine. Open up your whole body here. As you exhale, just swing this top arm towards the front of the room, just like a little windmill here. Start to turn your toes to face the left side. Fold over your legs, so wide-legged forward fold. Crawl your hands forward so that your hands come right under your shoulders so you can have a nice long spine. Take an inhale to lengthen out your spine. As you exhale, bend your knees and just sink your hips towards the back of the room. So almost like you're going to fall back. So you can lift the balls of your feet off the ground, really put a lot of weight into your heels. Relax your head and neck. Just get a nice stretch here. We're going to do that 2 more times. So inhale to rock forward. Maybe lift up your heels as you lengthen out your spine. Exhale to start to bend your knees. Put the weight into your heels. Sink your hips back. Last time here. Lean forward onto the balls of your feet. Lengthen. As you exhale, bend your knees. Sink your hips. Reach back. And certainly come back to that wide-legged forward fold. Press down into your entire both of your feet. And take your triangle towards the back. So turn your toes back a little bit. Slide your left hand on the left shin. Reach your right fingertips high. Open up your chest. And keeping your body exactly as it is, I just want you to take your palms into the center of your chest. So just make a little prayer pose, plugging your thumbs into your heartbeat, but keeping everything else just as it is. And this is uncomfortable, so get happy with being uncomfortable. And from here, keeping everything as it is, all I want you to do is just start to turn your shoulders towards the ground. So have a nice long spine here. Put a little weight in your back foot, so put a little bend. And as you exhale, I just want you to lean forward and just come to your warrior 3 with your hands at the center of your chest. So if you get a little wobbly, it doesn't matter. It's still just a pose, and we fall every day, and you just get back up, and it's no big deal. You laugh about it and, shake it off. So take 1 more inhale here. As you exhale, open to your half moon. So keep your arms as they are.
Keep pressing back in your back heel. Turn your toes towards where your chest is going. You can look towards the ground if you want to get adventurous. Maybe you start to look to where your body's going here. See, I'm wobbly too. And we're coming back to that center warrior three. So just starting to look towards the ground. If you're not already looking there, square your chest towards the front or towards the ground. And we're going to come to a revolved happy one. So once again, keep your arms as they are. You can keep pressing the palms together just to give you something to focus on here as you turn your belly towards your left leg. So reaching that right elbow towards the ground, the left elbow is reaching towards the ceiling, and you're just twisting on it. All right, starting to come back to that warrior three here. So just pressing back in your back heel. Reach the crown of your head towards the back of the room. Lengthen out your spine. As you exhale, release your fingertips down. Release your back foot down for your low lunge. And we're going to take your low lunge to the front of the room. So press into your feet. Inhale to lift your high lunge. Sweep towards the left. Take it forward. Come to your low lunge facing the front. Relax your head and neck. And pressing down into your palms. Go ahead and swing that leg all the way back behind you for your down dog split. And take it forward to your plank pose. Keep the leg lifted. As it's lifted, just lower halfway down to the ground. Press back to plank. And halfway down to the ground. And back to plank. Last one. Halfway down. Back to plank. Release the foot down. Release your knees down. Open your chest up. Shake it out a little bit. Hope you feel good. And we're going to do that whole thing on the other side. So tuck your toes big and out. Float your hips all the way up and back to your down dog. And let's do the left side. So inhale your left leg up behind you. Go ahead and bend the knee. Open up the hip. Roll around the ankle. Roll around the hip. Get your blood flowing. And round your knee and towards your nose. Step your foot in between your hands for that low lunge. And just staying low. Just swaying a little side to side. Maybe bending that back knee. Sway it out a bit. And ease that back knee down to the ground. And start to keep your back toes tucked and sink back for that runner's lunge again. So sinking your hips towards your heels. Maybe you stay up tall on this one. If you want to start to crawl those fingertips forward, relaxing your whole body forward, go for that. And from here, starting to crawl your fingertips back forward. Keeping that back knee on the ground, just pressing into your right palm, maybe your right fingertips. Sweeping this left arm behind you. Go ahead and lift up that back ankle. Grab a hold of the ankle with the hand. Start to lean this left shoulder towards the right side of the room. So you're really opening up your chest as you're sinking your hips forward and down. So a lot of stretch going on here. If you want to look up, just relaxing, go for it. And go ahead, release this foot here. Tuck your back toes. Spin your back heel down, triangle pose. So lengthen out your legs. Slide this left hand on your left shin. Reach your right fingertips high. Lean back. So open everything up. And let's come back. So just sweeping this top arm towards the front of the room and sweep it down. Turn your toes towards the right. Come back to that wide-legged forward fold. At first, just folding your legs. If you want, you can close your eyes and just see if you can feel your body. And go ahead and start to crawl your hands forward. So pressing your palms right under your shoulders here. Go ahead and lean onto the ball of your feet so you lean your crown of your head forward. As you exhale, lean towards your heels, bend your knees, sink your hips towards the back. Maybe lift your balls and your feet off the ground. Twice more. So inhale to rock forward. Exhale to lean back into those heels, bend your knees, sink your hips back. Last time here, inhale to lean forward. Exhale, heels towards the ground, sink your hips back. And starting to lean forward here. Come back to center, so press down into both feet equally. Triangle pose towards the back, so turn your toes towards the back of the room. Go ahead and take your right hand on your right shin, reach your left fingertips high. Lengthen out through both sides of the waist, maybe look up here. And coming back to that uncomfortable spot, but you can make it comfortable if you want. So just press your palms into the center of your chest, plug your thumbs into your heartbeat. See if you can breathe real deep and just be happy where you are. And we're going to start to look towards the ground here. And all you're going to do is just square your shoulders towards the ground. So have a nice long spine. Keep reaching the crown of the head towards the front of the room. Go ahead and lean back into your back foot a little bit. So put a little bend back there. As you exhale, just start to lean forward into that warrior three. So press your back heel towards the back of the room and see if you can press down into your whole right foot, including the ball of the foot as much as possible, because that's going to help with your balance here. And let's see what happens with this half moon thing. So press your palms together and just start to turn your chest towards the left side. Reaching that right elbow towards the ground, reach the left elbow towards the ceiling, press down, root down into that right foot here. And starting to come back to that warrior three, so just squaring your chest towards the ground here, coming back through center, and let's open to that twisted half moon, totally ridiculous, but just sending that left elbow towards the ground, reach your right elbow towards the ceiling. Maybe you look around, maybe you wobble a little bit. Maybe none of this matters. So just have fun wherever you are. Starting to come back to that warrior three here. Go ahead and press your palms together, reach the crown of the head towards the front of the room. As you exhale, release your fingertips down. Release your back foot down for your low lunge. And let's take this low lunge to the front. So press into your feet, big inhale, lift to your high lunge, sweep to the right, and take it back forward. Relax your head and neck, sway a little side to side. And pressing down into your palms, big inhale to float that leg all the way back behind you for your down dog split. And we'll start to round forward to your plank pose, keeping that leg lifted, and just go ahead and lower halfway down, and all the way up, and halfway down, and all the way up. Last time, halfway down, and all the way up and back to your down dog. Go ahead, release the feet down, and shake out your hips a little bit. Bend one knee, bend the other knee, shake it out. And just go ahead, release your knees down to the ground. Come to your sitting on your shins. And just an easy back bend here, because that was a lot going on in your spine. So just coming on to your knees. Lift your hips up. Square your hips towards the front of the room. We're just going to do a camel pose. So go ahead and slide your hands, fingertips face down, palms face up. And just start to lean back. So starting with your chest, starting with your shoulders. Relaxing your neck. Keep reaching your hips towards the front of the room. As you start to open your chest towards the ceiling, maybe towards the back. If it's okay on your head and neck, you can just let it go. If it doesn't feel good, maybe just keep looking towards the front of the room. This is a great place to be. If you want to take a little bit further, you can release one hand down to your heel, and then maybe the other hand. And once again, if your neck feels great here, just let it release behind you and see if you can relax your shoulders too and just breathe deep. If it doesn't feel good, just look towards the front of the room. And wherever you're at, just crawling your hands back onto your low back here. Slowly starting to come back to standing on your knees, and just go ahead and sway it out. So sway your hips from one side to the other side just to release your low back. Maybe do some circles here just to see how you feel. And go ahead and use a big inhale. Reach your arms up over your head. We do lean back a little bit here. Get a nice stretch. As you exhale, just release. Release your hips down to meet your heels. Shake out your shoulders a little bit. I hope you felt really uncomfortable and got comfortable with it. That's all I got for you guys today. Thanks for hanging out with me on this gloomy Wednesday morning in North Carolina, and for being okay with getting uncomfortable. So I guess I will see you guys later. I hope you have a great day. Bye, guys.